Today on Real Pilates, we're going to talk about movements. Let's just say, touch wood, doesn't happen. You hurt your foot, right? Let's say you step on a little thorn. You have a little pinch there. So now as you walk, you're going to walk a little bit funny. Let's say you sprain or twist your ankle, right? You're walking in a sequence of movements that's no longer your original movement pattern. Your body is compensating because you can't put the weight on the foot where the thorn or where you sprained your ankle, that when you move that joint, it hurts. And what happens is your body is designed to always move in a sequence. When you extend your arm, when you turn your head, when you bend over to pick something up, there's a sequence. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, depending on how long the movement is. And that is the way that you are designed to move. When you have an injury or a compensatory pattern, your body stops moving A, B, C, D, and it'll move R, Q, B, L. The longer that you have that issue, the more that compensatory movement pattern becomes burned in. Then your foot gets better, yay, and now you're walking, and you may not be limping like before, but your body is no longer doing A, B, C, D. It may be doing A, C, L, B, and you don't realize it because most of the letters are there. They're not all in perfect sequence, but there's something amiss, and you won't realize it. And then time will go by, and all of a sudden your knee will start to bother, or your hip, or maybe it'll be the shoulder, because the ankle can connect to the shoulder, and it can be the right ankle to the left shoulder. There's all kinds of lines of force that happen within the body. Oh, you don't believe in a line of force? Do you know when you walk, it's opposite shoulder comes to opposite hip, and that swinging motion gives you balance, but it also gives you an internal massage to your organs, because your organs need movement. You're designed to stimulate the liver, the gallbladder. You're designed to move the intestines. When people exercise, their poopy schedules get better. Did you know that? Besides lack of hydration and nutrition that also lead to stomach issues. So these bad movement patterns, you don't even realize it, but now you have a compensatory pattern. And it happens with all kinds of things. When you sit too much, when you stand too much, if you wear shoes that are too high, if you wear shoes that don't bend, you're like, oh my God, Nikki, it's like the world is going to dismantle me. No, because you have Real Pilates. And when we do classes and I break down the movement, you're going to see that there's a rhythm to my teaching. I usually give you a movement, and then I'll add to it, and then I'll add to it, and I start to talk to your body. Me and your bod, babe, we're having a conversation. So what I do, but I don't tell you, is there's a sequence that I will erase, and then I rewrite. Erase, and I rewrite, so that the good movement patterns become burned in. You don't need to know anything, you need to follow anything, you just need to come to class. 1 class a week for a month is great. 2 is better. There are some weeks you're going to get 3. There are some weeks you're going to skip. It's life. Don't stress about it. Whatever week you come into, I make sure that we constantly work on these compensatory patterns. And there are many different compensatory patterns, and they're as unique as you are. But the movement sequences that I do call in all muscle fibers, and it restructures the movements in a way that all body issues will respond. The more layers, the better the response. And then the good patterns hold. And you'll notice maybe you had a little twinge, and after you do class, maybe you feel it a little bit, but then by the time you've done class for a couple weeks, it goes away. And then when you start to get layers in, months pass, and that pain is gone because the new programming holds longer and longer. And that's the real premise of all Pilates. Joseph Pilates was the pioneer, that he is the one that discovered and designed all rehab. Rehab is erasing bad patterns and rewriting good patterns. And that's what we do every day, all day. This is Pilates Master Nikki, and I am blessed to have you with me today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you real soon for another layer of Real Pilates.